Why do men come back after giving you the bare minimum in your relationship?
Why can me and D can't take it?
So my husband treats me as if I have or I will cheat on him. What can I do to ensure him that he can trust me?
He loved the fact that you choose him over you.
The reason why God tells us to forgive, it's not just for the simple fact of giving somebody else power, but forgiving somebody is absolutely freeing.
He said he didn't want to marry me because I didn't fit his weight requirement in the 3 years we were together.
Ain't nothing worse than an insecure man.
But it just reminds us that we got work to do beyond just this human experience to make sure when we get there, God says, well done, thy good and faithful servant.
I don't think people can cheat. I think that you make a choice that is either respectful of yourself and your partner or it's not.
No, I'm not live. Okay, Anna, where are we? Come on. Oh, right. That was such a long intro, guys. But we are here. We are live. And tonight's episode isn't really for everyone. I'm just going to say that. It's not for everyone. But tonight, sometimes we realize that, we can get embarrassed by life, lost in the relationship, loss of the job, lost a loved one, lost confidence, and still had to wake up and get going. Okay. And some of us, I will say, and some of us just lost a little, and some of us lost everything: money, status, security. And some of us even lost millions and had to figure it out. Yep. Without any help. And so tonight, guys, this conversation really is about what happens after rock bottom, when you survive, your survival turns into strength, because basically rock bottom didn't kill you. It built you and made you stronger. So welcome to The Truth Ain't In Us, guys. Welcome, Truth Nation. And tonight's show is really about rock bottom didn't kill me. It made me, it built me, and made you stronger. Okay. And before I introduce Satara, our guest host, I want to say welcome, Truth Nation. And you already know how we go over here, Please like and subscribe and hit the notification button. Tell your family, tell your friends about the show. And we're going to keep it going. And I want to go ahead and bring in Satara Vaughn. Welcome, Satara.
Hello, Truth Nation. Hello, everybody.
Yes, I got lost by that long intro. That just like threw me off. It threw me all the way off. But okay, we here now. So how has your week been going? By the way, guys, I know a lot of us, well, here in Georgia, we prepared. I was going to say Atlanta because I do believe that some parts of Georgia did get snow, but we were hoodwinked and bamboozled here in Atlanta. We did not get any snow at all. I was kind of disappointed, but you know, it's okay. My 20-year-old daughter who lives in North Carolina, Greensboro, they got snow. And I believe my cousin, he lives in Charlotte, they all got snow. And they still have ice and snow and all that right now. And they're supposed to get snow this Saturday as well. So you guys in North Carolina, please be safe, be safe, be safe, and stay off the roads. But Satara, how has your week been thus far? Can you hear me?
So far, so good.
Okay, okay.
Yes, I can hear you. So far, so good. Can you hear me?
I can. But yeah, it's been a great week thus far. And I just want to send a shout out to all the single moms who are raising their kids and single fathers, because a lot of times they get left out as well. And I just want to salute you guys for doing a great job. You know, raising your kids by yourself. And I'm not even going to say by yourself, because sometimes you have a village, you know, and they help. So hopefully you have a village to help you guys. And if not, shout out to you for doing a great job with your kids. So, but yeah, my week, Satara, you don't have nothing to say about your week, but I guess I gotta say how my week's been going. My week has been great. God has definitely been good. He's been opening doors for me, and I'm so thankful for the people that he's placed in my life to actually help me with the show and get it to where we are right now. And we just gonna keep going, keep pushing. But the doors have definitely been open. And hopefully, when Tamika gets back here tomorrow, next week, we're going to have some big news to put out about the event coming in August about the state of the church. But yeah. But other than that,
Are you going in and out? Because I'm going in and out.
I don't know, Brianna, are we going in and out? You can type in the private chat.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Yep, he said you're good. Okay. She said everything is good on her end. But yes. So anyway, we're gonna keep it moving, young ladies in Truth Nation. And I want you guys to please type in the chat. If you're a single mom, a single dad, if you were a single mom or dad that raised your kids and they're all grown and out the house, go ahead and type in the chat that I did it, I made it, I survived. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely want to salute you guys. Anything you want to add to that, Satara?
Thing to add, yeah, but just give us a little feedback so we can have something to chat about. I'm freezing. Are you freezing, Tanya?
No, I got my heat turned up in this house. I'm about to take this off, girl. I am not freezing. And I got a cold beer here to keep me warm as well. Not as warm as Bart though. It's his warm body next to mine.
TMI.
That's not
TMI.
that's
I'm
not
drinking
too much information.
What am I drinking? Yes, it is.
I don't think so. I didn't get explicit, so yeah. I don't think it is. But
We're good.
yes, we're at 7:10. So I think we can go ahead and slide in to hot topics.
Okay, let's do that.
So what story are we doing first, guys? What story are we doing first? I think we should go. Let's go with Blueface. Let's go with Blueface first. Definitely, let's go with Blueface.
Oh my
So
God.
we don't have a video or anything, but the reason I wanted to talk about Blueface, and I know a lot of you, if you're not on social media a lot, you probably like, who the hell is Blueface? Okay, but Blueface went to prison. I forgot what he went to prison for, but he did his time for his crime, and he's out now. And he has been on a rampage when it comes to dating these women. And it was from Hazel to Nivea to somebody else. And I mean, like within short periods of time, because he's only been out, I'm going to say no more than 2 to 3 months. And he has been with a lot of women. And right now he's with Stunner Girl. But the reason I wanted to talk about Blueface is because he's carrying a purse. And ain't no man I'm with gonna carry no damn purse, and I'm carrying a purse as well.
And he is like a Birkin bag, and I'm trying to figure out what hers is. It's kind of.
I don't give a damn what it is. I don't care if it costs $100,000 damn dollars. I am like, what is going on? The boots, like the women. I'm like, no.
Too much. It's a little bit too much.
And Stunner Girl, like, she proud to be there, but she ain't gonna be there for long. I'm just here to say, he is not to be taken seriously. I just can't get over the fact
he look cuter than she do. He jazzing. You gotta give him his props. You gotta give him props.
I want his outfit. Look at her. I'm gonna take Blueface's outfit, baby.
It's
like,
rocking. He cute.
Like, he cute, but goddamn, who wants a man that's carrying a purse?
Well, I don't. I don't know. I mean, it goes back to a couple of shows back when everybody would tell us about these pronouns they use now. Baby, I guess it's a part of their culture at this point. You know, they're at their, you know, it kills me. Look what?
He's supposedly, I guess he's straight. And I don't want no issues with his mom, because, you know, his mom, she will light your ass up over her son.
I don't blame her. That's her baby. I don't blame her.
He's a grown ass man. He is a grown ass. I don't care about no. He has cussed her out as well in public.
Again, that is his baby.
I don't give a damn. Mama. That's the problem now. That's why he's dressing like that right now, because you want to say that's your damn baby.
Well, it could be her son. He's still dressing like that. That part of the matter is what? He's his own man. And evidently,
I don't know about that. I want to know what the men think about this. I mean, if you're a man's man, what do you think about this whole outfit Blueface has on? And I don't know if he's doing it for clickbait or he's doing it to get people talking or not. But I'm telling you right now. And Nick, hold on. Then he got on the New York hat, the baseball cap. Ain't no real nigga from New York gonna rock none of that shit right there.
No.
They're not doing it. No, my husband's from New York, and ain't no way in hell he putting on the boots. Ain't no way he ain't carrying that purse.
He got
No.
he got a ribbon on his socks, girl.
He more feminine than
Right
damn
in there.
Stunner girl. Stunner girl.
there.
You're gonna have to up your game up, honey.
'Cause
You gonna have to-
baby,
he is out dressing you, baby. He is
He
wearing
shot,
your
baby. He
ass
on
out
point.
with that baby blue. He is
Yeah,
wearing her
baby.
ass out, wearing her out. And I'm just here to say, I'm gonna have
I'm
to.
just tripping. I'm with you, Tony. This bag just got me
Listen,
captivated.
he must be putting it down in the bedroom because ain't no goddamn way I am rolling with him with that purse and them boots. Ain't no way.
That's funny.
And it's
That's
like
so funny.
all these hot girls want to date him. And I'm just blown away. Like, what is going on?
That's funny. Enough of him. Because I'm like, enough of him.
I know, Tatara, I know you want the outfit too. Just
I
go
do.
ahead.
I do. I do.
The
I think I
outfit
can
is
rock it a little bit
everything.
harder than he can rock it. Yeah, I'm looking at these kneecaps and stuff. I think I can rock it a little bit harder. than he
Oh
can.
God. Can we zoom in on the kneecap? Are we
Girl,
able
you
to
got that.
zoom
Look at
in
this
on those
dude.
kneecaps?
Girl, look at them knees, girl.
Listen, the man did real time, okay? He might have been on his knees in that prison. I don't know.
Woo, woo, baby,
I'm
you
gonna keep
really
my
want
mouth
to
shut.
Yeah, keep your mouth shut. We don't need no problems on being True Nation. We don't need no problems.
Well, we're gonna keep it moving. And we are about to talk about first, before we put this video up, let me just say this. When you marry into money, whether you're a male or a female, right? And you're just a regular person and you're marrying into wealth, and this person already has the wealth established and you're walking into their world. Are you supposed to get half when it's time to get a divorce? Because I'm not with that shit, male or female. Now, whatever we earn together, then I'm with it. But we're going to play this clip and then we're going to talk about it. Let's go.
It is not Candy's money. Why is it not? Shout out to ladies. They're married. It's both. It's both their money. I like y'all women up. When I got y'all women on the damn witness stand, I check y'all real quick when I'm cross-examining y'all. And y'all talk about, well, my 2 kids. No, it's not your 2 kids. It's y'all's 2 kids. The father's sitting right here. Those 2 kids would not exist without this man. It's y'all's. It's not yours. I get you straight. Same thing here. Your girl Shell was like, oh, that's Candy's money. Lady's going to get her straight. It's not Candy's money. That's not Candy's money at all. That's their money. Lady's getting her straight. But we feel it though because Candy's the one that worked for it. Candy's on Broadway. Candy's doing 16-hour days. Candy's doing rehearsals. Candy's on set. Right? That's how we feel. You guys, y'all do the same thing. Lead attorney, that's my pension. Lead attorney, that's my 401k. Oh my God, if I had $1, if I had $1 for every time some dude coming up to me talking about that's my 401k, it's not your 401k. It's not. I worked for 30 years, lead attorney. It's not your 401k. It's not her children. And it's not Candy's money. It's not.
All right. That's a lot to unpack here. First of all, he's hostile, very aggressive. He act like it's his goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? And he light y'all ass up. Who you lighting up, sir? He said he can't wait to get us on the stand, the woman, to light us up. Like, first of all, Candy had money before she married Todd.
Right.
And the money that she had before she married Todd is her money. It's not Todd money. Now, whatever they earn together, that's a different story. And I'm not a lawyer by any means, okay? But right is right and wrong is wrong. And for Todd to even want more, half, I'm looking at him in a different light right now. And Satara, you may see it different because, as women, if the shoes was on the other foot, we would probably be saying, yeah. But I'm sorry, I'm a little biased because you're a man. Yeah, I'm biased.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I agree with you. I agree that he married into the money. What she had before they actually got married, it's her money. Anything they profit together is their money. For us as lawyers concerned, he looked like a milk dud anyway. He looked like he doesn't have a woman or a girl because at the end of the day,
talking crazy,
lighting a woman up. I mean, I don't understand what do you lighten up at the end of the day?
I'm quoting, light y'all up real quick. Like what?
You can't light nobody up real.
Even if you're in the courtroom,
you can't come with facts and fiction of what's going on, factual or what's going on. To me, it's irrelevant. You still can't light me up because at the end of the day, I understand what he's saying. Yes, if it's no y'all, it's ours. I get that wholehearted, but it comes. I feel like you said, I'm not a lawyer. It does come to a point where he was even named out. Some girl said that it's Candace's money. Yeah, I feel like to a certain extent, it's her money again. In the beginning, what she profited, what she made before she got with him, and when I say got with him, meaning they got married. Dating to me shouldn't even count. When you got married, whatever y'all got together, it becomes one. Exactly. But everybody don't look at it like that, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. I feel like it's bullshit. I feel like at the end of the day, if he even made the call. Yes, she's on Broadway. Yes, she worked at the end of the day, I just feel like if you don't work, you don't eat. Period. If you don't go to work, I mean, when I get my paycheck, it don't say Todd name on it. It say Candace's name on it. So why do she have to share that if he's not a part of her being on different shows or something? If he's not hosting, casting, or coming there helping with makeup, and he ain't working, then he shouldn't get paid for it. That's just me. But that's just my thought.
Well,
but if they're doing something together, when I say together, they have restaurants that they did together. Of course, I feel like that's their money. But anything outside that she does that she's actually, I feel like a hobby or something she doing if that's what she does. And just right there, she loves what she does. That's why she does, and maybe she grind as hard as she does. But at the end of the day, I'm quite sure he reaps the benefit regardless. He's going to movies, he's going to events, he's flying here. You reaping the benefits of it. So to me, you've gotten paid for whatever it was.
Well, I feel a little bit different when it comes to that part because first, let me say this about the lawyer. He's looking for a moment, obviously. And Todd, to me, at this point, can't even be taken seriously because look who you have representing you.
Okay.
Because this man appears to me, and this is just my opinion about him, that he doesn't like women.
I got that vibe too.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're coming across like you don't like women, sir. And like you're here to tear us down and you light us up real quick. Who the fuck you lighting up? like really, real talk. And at the end of the day, they're married. Candy and Todd, they're married, right?
Exactly.
And I feel like and it depends on how we don't know the dynamic.
Exactly.
First of all,
exactly.
Like me and my husband, we built everything from the bottom up. So everything we do is together. When you marry somebody later in life and you're already established,
it's hard.
It's so I can't even begin to speak on that part because I haven't lived that. You see what I'm saying? And I think it's a different ball game when you're bringing somebody in and you're already established. And
Exactly.
you know, to me, Todd should be willing to go out there and get his own and not ask for half
I'm
of
with
your
you.
money. I don't like you can get half of what we earn together.
Together, yeah.
We can split that 50-50, but at the end of the day, what she had before then, you ain't got shit to do with it. So
I
keep
mean,
it moving.
right. I feel that way too, but I still feel the way. I mean, like they had different businesses together. They have different shit.
Hold on. I gotta read this. At Formosa McKelvey 3302 says he is talking like a nigga off the street. He is not exhibiting any professionalism. Amen. Hallelujah. Yes,
Well, look
ma'am.
at him. He look like a milk dug, and I look, and he can sue me for saying that. Yeah, he look like a milk dug anyway. So
Well, that's your
he
opinion.
has
He
to bring
can't sue you
something
for your opinion.
Look, at the end of the day, I'm like telling you, at the end of the day, he sounds like a man that don't like women. Because at the end of the day, that would, I mean, as you being a lawyer,
He's a woman hater. That's how he comes across. Like a woman
that's how
hater.
he comes across. Yeah, because like for you to get on here and say when I cross-examine a woman, okay, it's okay. You ain't the only lawyer that cross-examine people, but they don't carry on like that to make a point about y'all and we. I mean, in people's moment of anger, you can say mine's, and in your mind you're saying it because you're out of anger, but at the end.
Yeah, but why is he so angry?
Of the day, it's an hour thing. You know what I'm saying? So
what is he angry about?
Yeah, the way he said it. Yeah. He was mad because of the comments. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He's full of shit.
He definitely full of that at the end of the day. And I was hoping that this divorce would not even get nasty, but I think Todd is going to take it there.
Of course. He don't got somebody's in his ear.
And we got a lot of these men. We got a lot of men out here nowadays that they want to act like women. I'm sorry. Like, and I know people are gonna say,
bitch assness. It's just what it is. It's called bitch assness. You need to grow balls and stand tall and take responsibility.
Be a man's man.
Yeah, because I feel like if you saw your woman out there hustling and you can't, to me, get your hustle on just like she get her hustle on. That's how I look at it. So
and he has the opportunity.
Bitch assness. That's what I get. That bitch assness to me. At the end of the day, I feel as though this. If you can't, as a man of your household, if you can't grind like your other significant other is there, that's a problem. I'm gonna say this, it's a problem for me. Because at the end of the day, I can be by my goddamn self if I gotta do it like this. Period.
Yeah, I think Todd is doing too much. Todd just needs to go out there and grind and get it himself.
I think
you have the connections. Yeah, but he has the connection.
Exactly. He does. That's what I'm saying. I think it's someone's in his ear. And what I mean by that is only because the fact of in the beginning, they were both saying that they were going to actually try to be cordial, try to do this thing where it doesn't turn out. And now the flip side of it, I guess he don't look at somebody don't put, oh, man, you could walk away with this. Somebody's in his ear. Because, I put like that. They could think for so long, but, at some point, men ain't all, they ain't smarter than they won't appear to be.
And that brings me back to Dr. Cheyenne. Like, she was saying, yeah, well, I'm going to kind of agree with her. I'm entitled to change my mind, but
yes, you are.
When she said that, and I think I'm going to say this. I'm going to say why I'm saying this, but when she made the statement that you should date on your level, date where your bank account match each other. At first, I was like, no, because you can build together, but if you're already an established person, male or female, and you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, or whatever, and you already established, I believe you should date somebody that's worth what you're worth. Because then you run into the problems like what Candy has going on right now.
But you know what, tell you, even with that, it goes to say that's why people always want to, when people with money want to do prenups and stuff for shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Somebody needs.
The prenups don't really always.
No, they're not already. You're right. They're already not. They right because they can go against to a certain extent when you're married. So I get that, but I'm just saying. To me, if you love somebody, you care for somebody, and you got their whole intentions, the well-being of I'm here for the long haul. I'm here for the good and the bad, the ugly or whatever. Then you shouldn't have a piece of paper to justify your feelings for somebody. But when you look at it from a different perspective, you got to look at yourself and say, you know what, this is some bullshit. You got to get done.
But he cheated.
And I'm gonna just say, female.
He cheated, and then he wants.
But
that.
I'm not a cheat shit. I'm gonna say this. That cheat shit, they work both ways. Because I feel like this. You bring a bitch in your bedroom, and I'm gonna say, okay, you bring a bitch in the bed, and then one start feeling better, and you gonna run to we.
And I think that's gonna be the problem. I think
that is.
That's gonna be the problem in the divorce,
because it is, because they're gonna say who allowed it. You allowed it.
There you go.
They're gonna say you allowed.
You don't open up a whole can of worms, Pandora box when you're doing that shit.
Right, because at the end of the day, you can't say it was infidelity, because what, you brought it to the room, you brought it to the house.
Both of them.
So at the end, Candy, I got you my girl, boo. But at the end, I'm gonna say this. People in them streets be talking in them quiet.
Well, no, Candy been talking. Candy said they do threesomes.
Well,
Candy made that statement. So the streets ain't talk shit. She said it.
Well, I'm like this. Whatever turns them on in the comforts of their bedroom or wherever
we both said that when you got but we both made the statement that God was not in that.
Oh no,
no. Yeah, God ain't in your marriage when you're doing that.
No, I totally 110.
And they both need to repent.
Nope. Yeah,
they need to repent. Yes. That's the problem with the world right now. Ain't nobody repenting. They just out here doing shit.
Say it again. You said a mouthful there, boo. You said a mouthful.
And guys, on that note, we're gonna. I don't even know what to say. Okay. So anyway, so we see the highlight reels, but nobody wants to talk about what it actually costs to rebuild. So tonight, we're going to be telling the truth. Okay. About when life breaks you and, losing money versus losing your identity, and how relationships change after loss. And I just want to first start off by saying, a lot of people go through things in life. We all go through storms in our life, basically. But when rock bottom isn't where you die, rock bottom isn't where you actually die. It's where you decide.
Exactly.
Okay? So if anybody's going through something out there, bad breakup, they lost their job, they're getting a divorce, anything, friendship wise, you're not alone. Yeah, we all go through storms, and rock bottom isn't a punishment. Really, it's preparation. And you got to flip that around.
It's a test of your faith. It is.
Making you stronger.
Right. It's a test. It's a storm. I'm with you, Tanya. I'm speaking truth just for experience. It's a test of your faith. It's a test of your truth in the person and believing in the person that you're with.
Yeah.
It's also a trial time to examine yourself. people quick to say when a person is doing bad, the other person leaves or get ghosts. But I firmly believe if you don't have communication, and that's the number one key,
Oh
it
yes.
can push you out the door, and you can make you feel that all of this was in vain. I wasted whatever years. So at the end of the day, it's a trial. It's a individual.
Well, it teaches you about you. Yeah. And I believe
Yes,
it teaches you about who you are
who you are, right?
and what you need to change within.
That's it.
Because we all have to grow, and we should grow from our life experiences. Some of us get stuck and we settle and we wallow in our self-pity and all that stuff. But you got to be able to brush your shoulders off and get back up. You know, there's a song called by Donnie McKirkland, "We Fall Down, but we get up."
But we get up, yeah.
And it's such a, we have to really, really live that in our lives, because I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much money you don't have. Okay. All of us are human, and we all go through a storm, and you know, and throughout our lives. It just, and I'm not going to say it happened just once
Right.
or twice, because storms, I'm not talking, sometimes storms can be financially, sometimes it could be with a marriage, sometimes it could be with a family member relationship, it could be with your job, it could be with your children, it could be with your neighbor, it could be so many different things, right? But
Life
we
in
have,
general.
yes, and we have to, yeah, it could be through sickness, death, it could be so many things, and we have to reflect on who we are, what we stand for, and are we willing to make that change? And like you stated, Satara, communication is the key, because what did rock bottom expose for you? I need you guys to put in the chat, basically, if you've ever gone through anything in your life, a bad breakup, divorce, or just anything, what did the rock bottom expose in your life? And sometimes going through these trials and tribulations, we lose people, we lose friends, we lose family. And I'm not talking about death wise. It's like,
Right.
you know,
You lose sight of what's actually the people
Mhm.
around you because you're so consumed with your own self. So at the end of the day, like I say, it like Tanya said in the beginning, it's about strength. It's about dusting yourself out, getting back up, you know. And I'm gonna say this, it's not an easy task. You know what I'm saying? We can sit up here and say it's not something that's gonna go by day. I mean, every day you have to ask for strength and you have to ask for guidance, because it's so easy to walk away. So
but
easy to
accountability, but then there's
Yeah.
accountability. Are you willing to take accountability
For
the
your
part that
actions,
you,
right.
yeah, for the
Play,
part that
right.
you play? Because we're quick to point fingers, but we don't want to point the finger at us. We don't want to look in the mirror. Like, how many of us actually take a hard look in the mirror at ourselves and reflect on who we are?
Right.
What do we need to change about who we are? Because we all can do some self, what's the word I'm looking for? Making some changes within ourselves. I don't care who we are or who we think we are or whatever the case may be. None of us are perfect at the end of the day. And we all can make changes in our lives to be a better person, to be accountable for our actions, and
it's
lack
but
of
at the same
communication. Yeah, but sometimes
Right.
it's lack of communication, and we need to be accountable for that as well.
Exactly.
You know,
And it's gonna take two. It can't take. I mean, especially if there is if relationship wise, it's gonna have to take both people. If one person is not open enough to share and to have that conversation, the other person feels as though, why am I here? What am I doing? I'm wasting my time because it takes two, but then it takes that bigger person to, if you don't know or you never been, and I mean, you gotta think, it's not a book on life. It's not a book on how we look at things.
Mhm.
But what I can say personally, it's a at will. And what I mean by that, am I willing to stay or am I willing to move past it to see where it gets me? But at sometimes don't be no damn fool either.
Mm-mm.
Don't be a damn fool, because God gave us our sense. He gives us our I believe anytime you go through something and you put Him first, and you know what? And I'm gonna say this: I'm not like I say, I'm a what they say. I'm a walking testimony. I am a person. I'm still growing. I'm not a, I love God. I fear God. I know what it is, but I'm a work in progress. I'm still I'm building a closer relationship with Him. Yes, do I fall? Do I fall short every day?
And
I
we
say
should
sometimes,
always be growing. We should
Yeah.
always be growing. Yes.
but at the same time, I feel as though He's not going to put you into something that you can't get out of. And it may be a learning thing. And that's how I dealt with my situation. And maybe this is something I'm learning. Maybe something I got to deal with. But at the end of the day.
But do you think that God puts us in situations sometimes to make us stronger?
Of course.
To make us a walking testimony?
Of course.
And how do we rebuild? Do we, like some people, I don't know, are you rebuilding quietly right now? And what I mean by that, are you going to counseling? Because sometimes, and I'm not saying for couples or families or anything, sometimes we need counseling just for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To help us understand what we don't understand.
And that's a good thing to you. That makes a lot of sense. And that's something that I am willing this year. I said that I was going to make it be a part of my journey, is to become a better person. It's because I know I need counseling, because a lot of stuff I be like, this is some damn foolishness. I ain't got time for it. And I kind of like throw it away. I don't even want to go back to it, because I said what I said, I meant what I said, and I'm not doing it no more. But then I have to come back and have to say, maybe I'm not the only one. Maybe the person just don't understand where I'm coming from. So you, at the end of the day, it's kind of like a
communication.
You don't. But again, like I said in the beginning, without that, you have nothing, and it leads you to think the way you want to think about that individual, the situation with what's going on, whatever. It makes you think.
And sometimes you and your thoughts are all wrong. We got ourselves talking to us, and it's all wrong. And that's why we need to communicate with the other person. And the other person has to be willing to communicate with you as well. You know, and it's a two-way street.
Yep, it is.
Okay. So you have to be willing to, both parties have to be willing to communicate. At the end of the day, it's not about ducking and dodging and, you know, oh, this person gonna figure it out, or I'm just gonna wait.
I think it's more like an embarrassing thing. I mean, even though you with someone, or if you're dating them, you married, I just think maybe it's an embarrassing thing that the other person don't want to know. They don't want to feel like
egos.
They failed you.
I think egos. Yeah, the egos get involved. I think a lot of times it's the ego that gets involved, and you got to put your ego aside sometimes,
especially when somebody else is involved in that. I went through a divorce.
Okay, so for
ago.
most of saying I went through a divorce 14 years ago, communication was an issue. I was growing and evolving, but he was at a standstill. I chose to argue instead of communicating my feelings effectively. And the thing is, you're taking
I feel
accountability.
you, baby.
You see what I'm saying? So you're
That's
taking
it.
accountability because you wanted to argue instead of communicate. And that's a great thing because you recognize that. So when you move on into another relationship, you know not what to do.
Mhm.
Okay. And
Make you be a
some
better
people,
person.
yeah, and I think with some people, they don't ever learn what not to do because they're not taking looking at
Accountability.
accountability and looking at who they really are. And some people don't even like who the fuck they are. Let's just say that. And that's
But
why
I'ma
they don't
say
take
this-
accountability. They
but I'ma
don't
say
like
this
who they
too.
are and who they have become.
And you have to value yourself because nobody else is. And what I mean by that, me on a personal level, I feel as though if you feel that you're worth more than your other significant other, whether it be your husband, your boyfriend, I feel like, and they show you a nonchalant, unconcerning, that's what you sense. And because you haven't had that conversation where someone tells you how they really feels until they're angry, and when you angry, you say all kind of harsh stuff because you're trying to hurt that person at that moment. Might not mean it, but at that moment, I want you to hurt because right now you're hurting me.
Yeah.
If you don't value you as a person, and see me, I'm a person. If you say it to me, you know, my mom used to always say, when you're mad, that's when you mean it. You say it because that's something that's built up in you, and you just made it come out. So I take it to heart. But then I had to learn that I say things when I'm angry. And I'm saying it at that point because I'm angry, not knowing that 5 minutes after I said it, I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have said that. I took it too far. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm being real with you guys. I'm human.
I am. I know because I feel you.
You know, you get to the point
That's
where
why I'm
angry,
laughing.
like, I just want
I understand you.
You just want to just say, get the hell on. I don't give a fuck. Get out of my face. Move on. I don't care what you do. And you say it, and you walk away, and you go to your quiet space, and you think about what the hell you said. You think, damn.
But you know, having that nonchalant attitude perpetuates the situation.
Ooh, make it worse. Yes.
Even more.
Say it.
It really does. Because when somebody says to me, I don't care, well, then that's a whole nother argument right there. You just started. So don't even, if you know you care, so don't even say that. Don't even use that I don't care. And that nonchalant, yes. That's just, it takes it to a whole nother level.
And that's my pet peeve.
And people need to realize that within their relationship. Quit having that nonchalant attitude. Okay? Say,
because you make that
communicate.
Feel like
Communicate.
Right.
Communicate.
Right. And you know what? Communication, let me tell you something. We as Black women, I'm going to say us women, our communication is this. If you go and me, I'm going to use me. I can go to my husband, I can say, you got a minute? Can we talk? I'm and this is straight up. Can we talk? If I ask you a question and you be, and the first answer I get, oh hell, what don't happen now? My whole
and you not turn the whole conversation around.
My whole disposition that we're
yep.
Because I'm gonna give you what you asked for, because it didn't take all of that. It took all you had to say. Well, say, sure, baby, what you want to talk about?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's whatever. That's
all you negativity
out the window. And when we do that, we as Black women, it festers because it comes out in a way that, in the back of your mind, you was trying to keep it there, but you don't pushed it and put that, but now you just really pushed it out. So that makes you feel a certain, baby. So I get it. So our communication revolves on how you respond to how we come to you, and that's what my problem is, people. I can take account of it. You come at me half cock, I'm finna come out. We finna load them up. We finna shoot them up, bang, bang.
Bang, bang,
bang. Look, they said his tongue is a weapon. It's legal. It will kill you, cut you. It will do whatever I need to do to make me feel good and the hell about you. But am I wrong to a certain extent? I can sit up and say I'm dead wrong. But hey, I get my point across. May not got it across like I wanted to, like it should have happened with communication, but I got my point across. And now, whether I was right or wrong.
And we're all human at the end of the day. And I think sometimes because we weren't taught how to communicate, we're like figuring this thing out, right? And I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying in some relationships, we have to stop with the comeback and just learn to sit and listen sometimes.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Be like Frozen. Let it go.
Yeah, you just have to listen. Right. Listen and then respond. And not in a negative way. Because when you're responding in a negative way, that changed the whole narrative, the conversation. Yeah, the dynamics, the conversation is going left, right out the door. And next month is Lovers Month. Valentine's. Okay? So, communication, people.
Yes, that's the key. You have to communicate.
And I think if communication is there, when it comes to a lot of relationships and stuff like that, and that can save a lot of relationships.
It can.
And sometimes it takes someone from the outside coming in who's neutral. And I know in our community, a lot of Black men, they don't want to go to counseling. It's like taboo type of thing. And they don't realize that it releases a lot of stress, number one, and it helps you grow. It helps you recognize who you are, who you need to be, the person you need to become at the end of the day for one another. Okay? So, there's a lot of shit going on out here. That's much more serious.
Exactly.
And also dealing with just dealing with breakups and stuff like that. You got to think about mental health. That's real too.
Yes, it is.
It
is. And we don't like to talk about it, but it plays a big part. Yes, it is. It's very serious situations. Yes, it is.
And some people, you just never understand. And that's why I think the counseling is great, because you may not know that you got some mental health issues going on with you until you get with the counselor, and you be like, damn.
Well, I don't need nobody to diagnose me. I know I got a mental issue. It's called this right here. It's real talk. I already know.
It's called what?
It's called this right here. This right here. This mouth right here is a mental, very mental. I have one, and if you push the right button, you'll get it. I give you what you asked for. You
I'm not pushing no buttons over here. I ain't pushing no damn button.
I'm trying. That's the whole point. I'm trying not to allow those buttons to be pushed over here either. So I'm trying to maintain and say, you know what, God, please, humble is control. You have control of this, because baby, this right here will get me in a world of trouble.
Well, we're getting ready. I want to ask the people, like, what did you learn about yourself at the end of the day? But unless you're going to counseling, and listen, guys, I'm talking about finding a counselor that me personally, I want a counselor that has really lived their life. And what I mean by that is I'm not going to go to a counselor who's never been married and giving me marriage advice. I'm sorry. Because you don't know what I've been through. That's just like somebody losing a child and me wanting to give them advice, and I don't know what they're going through because I've never experienced it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at things, because I haven't walked in their shoes. So that's just what I believe at the end of the day. So make sure you're choosing the right person to advise you.
Absolutely.
Okay, at the end of the day. And now, guys, we're going to get ready for our truth bomb segment. All right, I'm waiting for you, Brianna. I like that. I don't know how you guys like our truth bomb, but I like it. I like it. I like it. So we're going to start having guests come on this segment regularly next month. So every month, well, every week, we're going to have someone come on and we're going to do the truth bomb with that person. So tonight, let me get to my truth bomb question here. Now, bear with me. So I want to know, and Satara, you don't have to answer this, okay? But what did rock bottom expose? And I'll go first. And I'll get into, I won't get into a situation, but I'll say for me, my rock bottom was when I first moved to Atlanta. And what it exposed to me is that I had to go out and get it. I moved here with $100 in my hands, in my pocket, literally. No bank account. I don't know if I had a bank account then. I don't know. But anyway, and what that taught me was I needed to get out here and grind. I needed to get out here and make a living. And and this is me being totally honest. I didn't even imagine the kind of money that God has blessed me to make that I would be able to make. I could not even imagine. I just wanted to come here. I know I wanted to make money. But I didn't know that I could make the type of money that I was making. And moving here totally changed my life. The career that I got into with the sales changed my life. And what I discovered in hitting that rock bottom was that I can do anything. I can accomplish anything. I didn't need a man to be successful. I didn't need a man, even though I appreciate my husband taking care of everything. Okay. That I could do it myself. Hands down. You know? So for me, it just made me a stronger person. And I'm grateful for the opportunity and so thankful to God and the blessings along the way. So that's what rock bottom for me exposed. So, bottoms up, girl. And you guys, please put comments what rock bottoms. So hold on. I see Dana said I had to communicate with my husband that he was messing with my your mental what health. Yes, this is it. Yeah, her mental health. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Now, how was he messing with your mental health? And
Pushing buttons. Pushing goddamn buttons.
Listen, I know I'm being a little nosy here, but this is the truth ain't in us. Okay. You're
Being
in a safe,
nosy.
yeah, but you're in a safe space because you never know what you
That may help somebody.
communicate may help someone else. You
Exactly.
know? So, but yes. And yes, it can mess with your mental health when people just keep riding your freaking back or not communicating, I would say.
Yes, leaving you in the dark about a whole bunch of stuff. You're like, what? Really? Pushing my button. That's what I'm saying. That's definitely pushing.
Okay, but what buttons did he push?
It don't matter. He could push the green one, the red one, the yellow one, the black one. It matter.
I work in sales. I always find out what the need behind the need is. So I just I'm trying to figure out what, give us an example.
Well, you know what? We ain't buying it because you ain't selling it. At the end of the day, he pushing buttons. Like she said, it's something.
So you over there freezing
and I
on
can
us.
understand the mental part of that because it doesn't take much when you. No, that's crazy.
What's crazy?
That someone has to push your mental button for you to. I mean, that's just to me. It's like you're taunting someone, and you know what buttons to push to make them act a certain way. But again, you know the thing is, no, you should never allow anybody to make you feel whatever or push your button. That's so whitish, for as I'm concerned, because I'm human. And if you say something out of line, and I can only speak for me. I'm a person. The way you come to me is the way I'm gonna come to you.
I've
if
learned
you come
to
me,
people.
What'd you say?
I've learned to ignore people. They will tell you.
I'm learning to. You know what?
They will tell you, and my kids and my husband will tell you. I be blocking shit out. They be like, "You're not even listening." Like literally, I don't know. If I don't really want to hear it, I'm in a whole nother fucking world at the
baby. You know what? I feel bold. I feel like I can conquer and I'm gonna say this at work. I have to go back to my boss. My boss's boss. She made a comment Thursday. She says, "I'm your manager, and I should be able to ask you questions." I said,
"Bitch, no."
You could ask. You know what I did? I said I did just like this. I did like this. I did one Tamika thing. I was like,
unless it's pertaining to the job.
I told her she can ask whatever she asks. You might not like the answer that you get, so you might not want to ask them questions. So she
what question she want to ask?
So disrespectful.
Because
she was asking a question that I felt like I act like I was not the person that you needed to ask. You need to go to that individual because my name is Takara. Period.
So Dana says, no helping with work around the house, no cleaning behind himself, just not helping me. We both work and he feels his job stop when his job stops.
Baby, you all together. I'm with you.
Listen.
I'm 100% with you. I'm team you, boo, because it's the same thing. That's just, I think it's a man thing.
No, because I'm gonna say this. Like Bart and Bart do chores around the house, and the only now I will say this: even though he does chores, okay, even though he does chores, he does do chores. He will fold clothes. He will clean the kitchen. But, excuse me, guys. He does have a habit of going in the cabinet and leaving the doors open. Whatever he touch, he don't return it back the same way. So,
Well, see, I'm a piggyback on that. Now we have a rule in my house. My husband is the cook, so if he cooks, I clean. I mean, I clean the kitchen. If I wash clothes, he folds the clothes. Because I have a military man, so he's very tidy when it comes to stuff like that.
mhm.
But when he gets to the point where he just don't want to do it, which is not that often, this is what I did with the same thing you did with. Because I feel like I work 10-hour shifts. You work 8. I feel like, some days I may not want to sit up there. You cook and I say, no, you have to get the kitchen tonight. So I get you, baby. But I mean, when I say pushing button, it could be them comments. I can say, well, we eating. You can come back with some smart shit like food. That ain't the right time to answer that. That ain't how you answer that right now. Because right now, man, I'm not in that zone. I need you to say, baby, I'm frying some chicken or I'm cooking da-da-da-da. But that food shit, I know it's better be food. So at the end of the day, I get it. It's them pushing them buttons when you ain't in the mood for them buttons to be pushed. Gotcha.
So here's what I'm going to say to Dana. Sit him down. I don't know if you've done this already. Sit him down. Y'all look face to face,
Counselor, tell him, girl.
Yes.
Tell him.
And you have a conversation like, hey, I would appreciate if you would help around the house moving forward because you are playing with my mental health right now.
Yep. I agree.
Okay.
I'll be
and
I agree.
I need your support, and this is what I need from you. Okay. And let's work out some days. You take these days and I take these days. Okay. And you got to clean up behind yourself because I ain't your mama.
Dana, good advice from Tanya. If that shit don't work, then I'm like you. It won't get done.
She said, when I told him I will hurt him where it hurts, which he likes to, what?
I
likes
will
to
hurt him
eat.
when it hurts.
Which he likes to eat. I put something in his food. What? Girl, you have to go to jail. No, I can't. That's what he helps with everything. She not threatening.
We ain't trying to
man. Girl.
Send to jail. I don't go to jail.
She not threatening to poison the man. Lord have mercy.
No, don't put that in his food.
Yeah. Oh, and then you put it out here.
We ain't condoning that. Now we're not condoning. We're not condoning.
Family gonna be looking at you if something happening. They gonna say, "Do it all topsy,
We're
baby."
not condoning that. Yes.
I know she's kidding. But I'm just saying, people will take shit the wrong way. Okay? I'm just saying. But that is too funny. But yeah, sit his ass down, have a real conversation. At the end of the day, and keep it moving. And it may take you cussing his ass out too.
Works for me.
Absolutely. So, guys, I believe we're at the top of the hour. And Satara, it's been a great show, a great conversation. Great conversation.
Yes.
And I just want people to understand that when you're going through a storm, that there's always sunshine on the other side. Nothing stays the same.
Exactly.
Nothing
I agree.
stays the same. Okay.
It may take a time for that sunshine to come though. It may take a couple of days. It may, it don't, like I say, it don't rain forever.
It may take some months. It may even take some months, but at the end of the day, you have to be willing to make that change.
Exactly.
Because we can pray to God all day long. But until we take action, You want help, then you gotta take some action in order for him to help you. In order for him to open those doors for you,
Exactly.
You've got to take action. That's what it's all about.
Okay, I'm taking action.
I'm talking about you.
no, I said the way you said it. Take action. I'm just repeating. Yeah, y'all gotta take action.
Yeah, because people think that, oh, I'm praying to God and I see nothing happening. But damn it,
That's
you
true.
haven't made no moves. Like, how you want God to help you and you ain't
Exactly.
even helping yourself?
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. You got to be willing to help
Exactly.
yourself. So that's it. And
Exactly.
you people out there who don't communicate, please start communicating. Start communicating. Communication is the key to every successful relationship. That's it. And that's all I got. You're watching The Truth Ain't in Us. I'm Tanya Wilder. You got Satara Vaughn, who has frozen on us.
I'm Satara Vaughn.
You ain't frozen right now, but damn it, you were freezing up at least 4 or 5 times.
I do apologize. I do apologize. But thank you guys for tuning in. Love you, all the support you give us, and we'll see you next week.
Next week, guys, tune in, same time. And also, I think next week is February is Lovers Month. So we are having guests on. No, you freezing. It ain't me. Trust me. We have guests. We have guests coming on next week. It's going to be a great show. We have a married couple coming on. They're going to be talking about how they did it for over 20 years. It's going to be a great show. I can't wait to sit down and talk with them. We're going to have some fun. I don't know if we're going to do, we may do a quick hot topic next week, but I definitely want to get it in with them, and it's going to be great. So please tell your family, your friends, your co-workers, your neighbors. Please join us next week, same time, with some guests. Good night.
Good night.